All right, the Queen of Queens, the Queen of Queens of Queens has dropped the greatest video of all time, and we're about to watch it, baby. Okay, I tried hostage negotiation. Oh my God, lock me in right now.
You and I both know we can't go anywhere until this is resolved peacefully.
Oh, are you threatening me now, Michelle?
Oh yeah, I am.
This is not going to end the way that you want it today.
Yeah, I am, because we're gonna put this nine.
Dale's about to get hurt, and it's all gonna be your fault.
Believe it or not, the FBI has let me back in. We are here at the FBI field office in San Diego to see what it takes to be a world-class negotiator. We are going to be learning the actual tools and tricks that crisis negotiators use to de-escalate some of the most intense situations. This is a lot of therapy stuff. And at the end of this week, I'm going to be putting my new skills to the test in a high-stakes bank robbery hostage scenario.
Breaking news, a hostage situation at a bank. The SWAT team and hostage negotiators are responding to the credit union where a bank robber is still inside.
Credit union don't want that smoke.
We're going to start getting hurt. You understand that?
Hello?
Challenge accepted.
Chad, you think they on smoke for real?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Jeff Horner with the FBI. I'm the Crisis Negotiator Coordinator for the Southern District of California with the FBI. I'm excited to teach you how to be a hostage negotiator.
I'm very excited about this week because I feel like I'm going to learn a few magic words to make anybody do whatever I want. Is that the case, right?
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
Really?
That's what I'm hoping to learn.
We'll give it our best shot. Our role as a hostage
trying to
negotiator
learn how to
is to
control
really
somebody's
diffuse
brain.
intense emotion. That's our main objective. So when we arrive on a scene, we want to establish lines of communication with the subject. We call that verbal containment. Because if the subject is talking with us, then they're less likely to hurt somebody else or even hurt themselves or an officer. We want to give the subject the opportunity to get some of that negative energy out. And we do that through a skill called active listening. Are you familiar with active listening?
Yeah, I've heard it in therapy, but I feel like this is a different context. Maybe it's the same.
We're trying to affect positive change through listening. We're coming into a very intense situation. The subject is full of anger, full of fear, and we want to give them that opportunity to vent. So, Michelle, we have some really exciting field training exercises that we're going to give you the opportunity to be the primary negotiator in. I'll be honest, some of these are going to be really challenging. To test the waters, we're going to send Michelle through a very challenging first scenario without any training whatsoever.
For this scenario, I'm told a carjacker has stolen a vehicle with an innocent man in the passenger seat. Police have since stopped the vehicle, and it's my job to peacefully resolve the situation.
Under no circumstances
I just be hating, like, one thing I never understand is, like, what do people think they're gonna, like, out-talk the cops? Like, if you didn't run away and make it, like, what makes you think you're gonna talk down the police and still get away? Like, they got you, bro. It's over.
Trade one hostage for another. She cannot provide a means of escape.
She
cannot make any promises that command does not authorize in advance.
So you're gonna toss that.
Hey, Dale. My name is Michelle. I'm here with the police. I know you must be very scared right now. I just want to check in to see if you're okay.
Get out of here. He doesn't need you.
Can you stick your arm out the window and let me know if you're okay? Okay, you're okay.
Oh my God.
Jesse, I know it must be very confusing and scary. There's a lot going on right now. We're here to help. Can you tell me what happened today?
I don't need to tell you anything. Go away.
You could do the whole I'm having difficulty hearing you. Is there another way that we could try to communicate?
We're having a lot of trouble hearing you, Jesse. I'm curious if there's a phone number we could call.
We're done talking to you.
Hey, I see the windows are going up, and that's making me a bit nervous. I can't hear you if all the windows are up. You and I both know we can't go anywhere until this is resolved peacefully.
Well, it'll be resolved if you leave. I didn't call you.
I want you guys to gather.
We can take him out right now.
Back to the knock.
See, that's why I'd be so confused.
You're going to see the San Diego.
Because, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if they wilding out like this, take him out. Take him out. We got a perfect shot right in the back of the head. Take him out. But then again, we don't know, like, if the shot will instantly kill him or if he'll have time to shoot the other guy. I don't know. But we got to figure something out here, bro. Because all my tax dollars are going to this, dude. And we're spending all this time And why do people think they're gonna get away? Like, I don't understand it.
Police department's state-of-the-art negotiation truck that has whiteboards, microphones, incredible resources that help house the entire negotiation team. She's going to see the value of an entire team behind her.
Oh, so the mobile defense units or whatever are like the same as like, it's not the same as TV. It's not as like electronic.
Hi, Jesse, this is
The
Michelle.
ones on
I'm with
TV
the
look
police, and
crazy.
I'm just calling to help.
I didn't ask you to help us. Dale's fine. We're good. Just get us another car and we'll be fine.
I know a lot is
First
going on
off,
right now. I just
we
want to make
gon'
sure
help
Yeah,
you.
lots going on. You got freaking cops pointing guns at me. I didn't do anything.
Neck straps. You got an innocent man in the car.
Why you went into the store?
What do you mean you didn't do anything? It's a whole innocent. Who's sitting next to you? What do you mean you didn't do something? Oh my God. Activate the IR. I don't know.
Pointing guns at me. I didn't do anything.
Could you tell me a bit more about why you went into the store today? Were you looking for money? Did you just want a drink?
What else would I be going to the store for? I went to get some food, Michelle. That was it.
Then how did we end up here?
Some food.
You guys flattened the tire on the car. You guys caused this, not me. I was leaving. I was getting out of the
Sim is
area.
golden. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Leave
we
Symphony
understand you're in a
alone.
hurry. I just want to know where you
He's
were
doing a
planning to go.
subathon.
Anywhere but here, Michelle. I just want to get out of here. You're making me way nervous with all these cops.
How do you see this ending today?
Get me a car and I'll leave. Good Lord. Put somebody on that knows what they're doing.
What?
Damn it. There are so many rules on what you can and can't do, and when the stakes are as high as someone's life on the other line,
Where did she get that
I find
leather
myself
jacket?
freezing up constantly, trying to find the perfect words to say. You can't be perfect every time.
Ignore all this and just talk to him like a person. So like pretend it's your sister that's on the phone.
Okay.
Hello?
It's Michelle again. I know you must be feeling super frustrated right now. You and I both know that we can't leave until this is resolved peacefully.
You need to start working on getting me a new car and I want to get out of here.
New car.
What kind of car do you want?
I don't care. Anything. Please, just get him another car.
We're gonna work on that. But in the meantime, could
You know what,
tell me-
Michelle? You better f***ing hurry up because Dale's about to get hurt and it's all going to be your fault.
If you hurt Dale, this is not going to end the way that you wanted
Are
today.
you threatening me now, Michelle? Don't start giving me ultimatums. I'm the one in charge here, not you. You can tell the FBI to leave and then back up that police car, get me a new car, and then we'll talk.
Shoot that nigga right now.
I have no
How he
idea
gonna
what to do.
disrespect Michelle? Shoot him right now, Michelle. And give him the go. Sniper's in
Obviously,
position.
this one doesn't work.
Got it. So the car you're currently in does not work.
All right, give me somebody else, Michelle. This is done. End scenario.
Oh my God. Okay, so tell me everything I did wrong and how I can get better.
Don't be so concerned about what you're saying. Be more concerned about demonstrating to the subject that you're listening to what he's saying. And then he's going to return to a more rational decision-making process, and then you'll be able to influence in a positive way the choices he makes. And I thought you demonstrated some good skills. You have a very compassionate, a very kind tone. You asked some good open-ended questions. An open-ended question is simply a question that does not require a yes or no answer. Who,
Gotcha.
what,
Keep
where,
him talking.
when. Why is the one type of question we don't want to ask? Because it can be somewhat judgmental. So if we ask an open-ended question, the subject is encouraged to talk.
Hey, Jade.
If they talk, they're venting. They're giving us information.
To practice this active listening technique, my next task is to participate in a role-play scenario called a back-to-back, where my goal is to communicate with someone in crisis and gather as much information as possible.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I work with San Diego Police, and I'm here to help.
The police? Why are there police calling me? Who told you to call me? Was it Bob?
Bob?
When you're communicating with someone, if you can make eye contact and see facial cues, communication is easier. But when you don't have that resource and you're back to back, you really have to focus exclusively on what the other party's saying.
Hello?
Who's Bob?
One of my coworkers. He was the one that heard the fight. Was it Bob that called you? You know what? I hate him.
Maybe you could start by telling me what happened today.
I had a fight with my boss. What is the police business with that?
Tell me more about your boss. What's his name?
His name is Greg. He tries to take all the credit for all the work that I do.
Why did Bob call?
So Bob did call.
Oh.
I don't know. It seems like you said earlier that he may have.
Well, he's just the only one I think that overheard our conversation.
Okay, we'll cut it.
Oh, she got back. She got back good,
awkward.
but she asked the why. That was
I thought you
bad.
did ask a lot of really good, open-ended questions, trying to find out my boss's name and maybe what that fight was about.
Good
I think
comeback.
just keeping up with the open-ended questions, really trying to dig deep into what the actual issue is.
And usually we try and find out what's happened in the previous 24 to 48 hours. That's usually where most of the emotion comes from. The way that we can demonstrate that we're listening to them is through using these active listening skills. We have the acronym MORE PIES. You're going to get the opportunity to demonstrate some of these active listening skills.
And although there are 8 techniques in total, Jeff had me focus on a select few that he finds to be the most effective, such as emotional labeling.
Emotional labeling is one
What
of
is
the more
that?
important active listening skills. It is demonstrating to that person that you have empathy for what they're experiencing. And a way that we can demonstrate an emotional label is, hey, I imagine that you feel trapped. I hear hopelessness in your voice.
He has a brain tumor. There's nothing they can do for him.
Sounds like you're feeling scared.
I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do. The doctor says that he has maybe a month left.
And if we're wrong in the emotion that we picked out, they'll correct us. No, I'm not scared. I'm not hopeless. And they'll fill that in. I've have this little, we call it emotional wheel. You've seen it
This is a
before.
lot of therapy.
Literally.
Like, I didn't know hostage
Shout out
negotiation
BetterHelp.
was
Jesus
gonna be, like, we're
Christ.
talking about relationships, active listening.
These are some words that you can use that communicate those same types of emotion. So you're not rehashing, you sound sad, you sound sad.
I'm realizing that a lot of these skills can be used in everyday scenarios with friends, coworkers, family, or even you guys, as I tell you about the sponsor of today's video.
Oh, let's go.
What words would you use to describe yourself? Are you a small business
Sexy,
owner, content creator?
smart,
Maybe you work for a larger
adventurous.
company. Well, Odoo is an all-in-one business
Independent,
management software that brings
big,
all the tools you need to one easy-to-use platform. From accounting to e-commerce to project
godly.
management, and the first app you use is free for life. In just a few clicks, I used Odoo's
I don't
website
know.
builder tool to create a secret website with a bunch of
So many options.
secrets, deleted scenes from challenge accepted. And best of all, the website comes with unlimited support and hosting, as well as
Watch
a
your
free
whore
custom
mouth.
domain name for up to 1 year. If you don't have a website for your business, I imagine you must feel
You're easy to draw.
overwhelmed or
Your fucking
powerless.
mother is
Well,
easy to
not
draw.
anymore, because Odoo makes it easy to build a custom website for your brand. Guys, all you have to do is fill in a few prompts, choose a color palette,
Yo,
and
shout
drag
out
and drop
Odoo
the
for
features you
sponsoring
want.
the go.
No coding skills required. And now that you have a professional-looking website for your business, you might feel optimistic or even successful. So if you want to create a website for free today, check out the link in my description. And thank you so much to Odoo for sponsoring this portion of the video and making episodes like this one possible.
And to demonstrate just how effective these techniques alone can be, Jeff brought me to a local bank, similar to where my final
Put
challenge
me
will
on
be.
in.
This week, you're going to have the opportunity to respond to a bank robbery.
Oh my God, so we're gonna be, like, really on site.
A situation, a building similar to this, and you're going
How
to be
does she
asked to
do
resolve it
this?
so that nobody gets hurt.
Oh my gosh.
As FBI negotiators, we respond to bank robberies. And I wanted to share an experience that one of my colleagues had. The individual entered the bank, had a gun, took over the bank, and took hostages. We arrived on the scene. My colleague was the first one to negotiate with these subjects. What was really important in these negotiations were the open-ended questions. After about 3 or 4 hours of negotiation, the subject released the hostage and eventually surrendered peacefully.
So that's a
And
huge win.
it's a huge win. I mean, it's a home run for us. And we did that via open-ended questions and then emotional labeling. I've pulled some audio from some 911
Draw a
calls,
circle.
and we'll
Yo,
play those
son.
clips, and
Ziba.
then I'll ask you to demonstrate an iMessage.
I'm trying to be respectful.
iMessages are
You know
a
what I'm
way
saying?
that we can
Trying to be-
demonstrate that we approve or disapprove of a certain behavior or statement of the subject. We simply say, I feel, insert our feeling, when you describe the behavior of the subject because blank.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Open your mouth. Oh my God.
I feel hurt when you say that you're
Oh my
going
God.
to harm her because it's not necessary.
One that I might use would be, I get nervous when you put the gun in her mouth because I don't want it to accidentally go off.
Okay.
What I'm trying to do is reframe his position. I know maybe you are posturing right now, but if that gun accidentally goes off, now you're in trouble. Okay, ready?
feel sad when you say you'd rather die because I feel like we could work together to find a better solution.
Beautiful.
Jeff taught me 5 or 6 other techniques, and
it's kind of crazy
some of them are
how
pretty simple.
It's kind of crazy how like once you almost know the back end, you can pretty much. I feel like you can get good at predicting other people's feelings, but at a point, do you go through so much of these scenarios that like your predictions can almost fail you because you'll start to think like, oh, this is just another one of those same like things, and then you start to go down that road, but then it screws you. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost feel like you can get too good at this. Like when you're young and fresh, it might be easy, but after a while, you might start to like put way too many like old like cases, like old relations onto it. I don't know. I've always talked about stuff like this whenever I say that like police officers or like judges, people like that, they should only be able to have their position for like a certain amount of years, because after a long time, I feel like you lose that empathy. Like you lose the natural like part of you that you start to feel empathetic. Because even like imagine like relationships, like after a while, like a certain person may act a certain way, and like at the beginning you think about it, you're like, oh, like that's just, you know what I mean, like it's just something that goes on with you. But then after a while, like you kind of start to hate that. Like you may start to develop like negative thoughts towards that person. I don't know, like it's weird, bro. She looks like Brandy Rhodes. Who the hell is that? Of course Successful's over here trying to name random. She better be a baddie. Okay. Nah, can't see it. Michelle's one of a kind.
Like mirroring, which is basically repeating the last few words that the subject just said to you.
Yeah, we don't get along.
You don't get along.
Why is life so unfair?
Life's unfair.
Sounds simple, but it's kind of like a Jedi mind trick where the other person feels heard and they feel like they're on the same playing level as you. The media portrayal of a good negotiator is about being firm and stoic and loud, but what I'm realizing from Jeff is there's a way to take all of those principles and inject empathy.
I think when we communicate nowadays, it's so much about ourselves rather than really taking a genuine interest in the other person, giving them an opportunity to share some of their experiences and some of their feelings. And I think when people do that, they build much stronger relationships.
But before I'm allowed to attempt my final challenge, Jeff had just one last lesson to share.
This is the general area of a negotiation that I was involved with involving a service member. This was their 3rd deployment in a space of about 2.5 years. And they recently had a child, and the service member didn't want to be deployed again. And so they barricaded themselves in a garage with a handgun. Despite the immense efforts from our entire negotiation team, the service member decided to take their life. And it was a really traumatic experience for me because when that happened, I was side by side with this person's spouse. I can still hear the screams of their spouse. It was really hard.
How do you move forward as a negotiator from something like that?
We rely on our training, we rely on our team members and realize that, hey, look, we're out there because we care and we're gonna do everything we can to help influence that person to make the decision to live. Sometimes you may say something that's wrong or something you intend to say comes out the wrong way. It's hard. I almost kind of vision it maybe a mountain, right? At the top of the mountain, you want them to do what you want them to do. You may think that you're almost to the top and you say inevitably something stupid, which I've done. What happens is you fall all the way back down that mountain and you got to start again from square one.
Breaking news, a hostage situation at a bank. The SWAT team and hostage negotiators are responding to the credit union where a bank robber is still inside.
For my final challenge, I will be playing the lead negotiator, responding to a mock hostage scenario at a local bank. And much like a real negotiation, I will not be able to see
2 seconds. Okay, lock in.
What's happening inside the bank, and I'll have to rely entirely on verbal communication through the phone and the members of my team. My mission? To get everyone out alive, and that includes the life of the hostage taker himself.
Nah, fuck that.
Place the call.
Hello?
Hi there. My name is Michelle, and I'm with the police. I'm just calling to see if everything is okay.
No, everything's not okay. I came in.
Hey, it's not okay, sir.
Give me your phone. Get some money, and now I'm stuck in here with all these strangers that I don't know. We would all like to leave. I would like to go.
We're definitely on the same page. We want everyone to go home safely today.
Yeah, we certainly do. So why don't you get out of here and we'll all just go on our way.
Let us go home.
Get out of here. Oh my God, sir.
What's your name? Who am I speaking to?
Joe.
Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Joe.
Joe, what are your demands? What are you looking for? How do you want this to end today?
I want a car. I want the streets cleared. I want to drive away.
I have people that I
Well, you're
could
definitely not
hurt.
getting a
I have
car.
People who are probably going to get hurt if you don't do something.
Get us out of the I am working on it, all right? Hurry the up. Yeah. Where is the car, Michelle?
You have to understand it takes a long time to make these things happen.
No, Michelle, you have to understand.
That if I don't get that car, people are going to start getting hurt.
My boy?
You understand that?
Can't be anymore, Joe. Can't be here anymore. Come on. I know, Randy. I know.
Randy?
There, Randy.
Ask him who Randy is. Ask him about Randy.
Who is Randy? Randy is,
Yes.
An associate of mine.
Stop looking at
Hey.
me. Michelle, something is, this is not.
Joe, focus on me. Focus on me. Don't worry about Randy.
Everybody keep their f***ing eyes on the ground.
Hello?
Joe, I feel really
Disappointed when I hear that people could get hurt because I don't think that's
the outcome that you want.
He hung up.
Yeah, I don't really know where to go
Yeah,
from
Joe
here.
not
This is
giving
so
a
annoying.
fuck.
He did ask, how did his morning start?
But when he's asking, like, why does any of this matter?
I'm just trying to understand what brought us here today. It does matter.
Okay.
Hello?
Joe, it's Michelle again.
We need to know. We need to
Hey,
know. how you
raise
ended
your
up
voice
yesterday.
again.
Why does that matter at all?
I walked in with my f***ing legs.
What are you talking about?
Joe, I know this is very overwhelming. The hard truth is you cannot leave until we find answers to these questions so everyone can go home safely.
So please tell me why you came to the bank today.
How much money were you going to withdraw?
I came to withdraw $20,000.
$1,000, Michelle.
$20,000.
I have a chronic condition I would not like to go into with you at this time.
I appreciate you sharing
damn,
that with me. I'm
20,000.
sorry you're going through that.
I don't care how you feel. I don't care about your
Feelings. I don't care about my feelings. I want to get out of here.
Brother,
Let's make it
we're trying to help you,
before
dude.
something bad happens to these people.
I understand you want to get out of there, and I'm telling you that if you make that choice, it will not end the way that you want today.
Oh yeah, big
Are
threat.
you threatening me?
Yeah, she went crazy right there. I don't think she should have said that.
I'm not doing this with you.
I'm going to give you, let's say, 5 minutes.
And if a car isn't here, people are going to start getting hurt. You understand?
Where do we go from here? Where can we go?
The other people are clearly a distraction to you. How about we release them? Maybe try talking about a couple emotions. What emotions do we think he could be feeling?
Bitter, humiliated. I don't really want to tell him that. Disrespected, trapped.
I like trapped.
Trapped. I know you're feeling trapped, and I want to help you get out of this situation.
Yep.
Okay.
And then when he's talking, let him vent. Don't talk over him.
Ready?
Yep.
Michelle?
So how are we doing on a car?
I understand you want a car.
How would you feel about releasing the other hostages?
I'm not going to give you any of them until you do one. I've asked for one thing, and you haven't delivered on one simple thing.
Hey, bud.
Shut the up! I don't want to do
Oh, he-
anything that I don't
oh, he
have
don't
to
give
do,
a
and
fuck.
you are forcing my hand. I don't know why it is so difficult. Shut up!
I'm not here to hurt people.
I know you.
Randy, I know you're not, buddy. I know, okay?
I just want.
Hey, there's a pregnant lady here.
There's a pregnant
Michelle,
lady
let me
here.
level with you here. I have a pregnant woman is here.
Well, Joe, is anyone hurt currently?
No, nobody is hurt, but I can't guarantee that moving forward if you don't listen to me. I don't know what.
I am the good guy here, okay? I have not.
Buddy, we're trying here.
I came in, I took some money.
Yeah, I hear that you're feeling trapped and probably claustrophobic in there. There's a lot going on and a lot I
I am feeling
Okay, so
trapped.
she's trying to like make him. Okay, hold on.
And I
We're
would
cooking.
really like
We're cooking.
Really like to get this resolved now.
We're not able to give you anything until you release all of the
shit.
hostages. They're
Clearly a distraction from your plan.
shit.
I know that you don't want to hurt them. I know that you didn't want to deal with them today.
He's not gonna like that.
Let them go.
And then you and I have a conversation about what you actually want.
Help me get rid of this pregnant woman, please.
Okay, well, would you be willing to release her?
I would very much like to release her. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
We're on the same page.
What now?
So
Tell me how.
just walk out the front door.
Hello?
All right, so I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do.
There should be nothing in her hands. There are going to be
Nothing
officers
in her-
waiting outside.
Just to escort her.
Oh, because she might get she might get capped if she walks out.
Unarmed SWAT member, Michelle.
Unfortunately, they're going to be armed.
We just made an agreement and you're trying to break it right now.
I am not a moron.
I need this money and I am walking away from here.
I've worked for 20 years. I need this
F***ing money to keep going.
I know that you're a very smart man if you
Worked for 20 years at a job. You sound very hardworking.
and I know that's why you haven't yet hurt anyone and why you're not going to.
Let's go, Michelle. Cook.
Michelle, we're sending a hostage out.
Thank you so much, Joe.
I know you're doing this because you're a smart and hardworking person.
You did the right thing.
Oh, she cooked. Okay, now we just gotta get him to give himself up.
Right. We're gonna close this up.
You had to remind him, nobody has hurt. He's already released a pregnant woman. That shows that he has humanity. He's very, human inside. He was very concerned about.
And the judge is going to take all of that into consideration.
Very good. Yep.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Joe. It's Michelle again.
Hi, Michelle.
I wanted to say
Thank you so much for sending the hostage out.
Okay.
You're back with your family and everyone is safe.
They're okay?
they're just fine.
Thank you. And that's because of the choice you made.
You seem like you've had experiences with the police before that may have not been very fun.
No, Michelle,
I've experienced feeling like the whole system is stacked up against you. You know, I worked for 20 years of this.
20 years.
I f***ed my back up while I was working real bad. It's never been the same. I
tried to take pills, tried to see doctors, tried to make it better.
Look, I need medicine. I need to make it.
To live, you know, and I
got fired from this job that the job that f***ed me over.
Where is that?
A plumbing company. Safe Waters.
What did you do there?
I installed water heaters, okay?
I hurt my back. I was plugging
water heaters around for 20 years. I hurt my back, okay?
I earned this.
And I need this.
I just want a normal life like anybody, you know?
You gotta help me out here, Michelle. I don't.
You seem like a person that
likes helping other people, and I know that's why you let the hostages go today. And why you've helped so many people in their homes.
Joe.
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How old are they?
Oh, she got him.
You're like 6, 9.
they must look up to you a lot. You provided so much for them.
Did what any dad would have done. So.
Well, I was just curious.
What do you like to do with your kids? What are their names?
Names are Ben and Sarah.
Ben and Sarah, those are great names.
Listen, I still got these
3 people here, and
Well, that's gonna help us ID him probably, but we probably need more information.
We don't want to hurt you either.
Yeah, but if I let these people go, you're just gonna come in and shoot us.
But we haven't come.
And yet, every time that we've exchanged, we follow through and we don't want to shoot you.
What do we get if we
release them?
Oh, let's go. Oh my God, you guys get Ben and Sarah. You get to see Ben and Sarah again. You get to see Ben and Sarah again.
Is if you think of Ben and Sarah,
they won't have to know that this happened and that you have 3 people held captive inside. Think of them.
because as of right now, you're looking at a situation
Where the news might come.
Oh my God, she's cooking.
And everyone's going to hear that you are the person holding these people inside, and your kids,
Why does this
Ben and
nigga's name
Sarah,
have to be
are
Joe?
going to see this on the news.
I don't want to stay my life in jail.
Michelle?
If we were to let these hostages go,
I'd like a guarantee that maybe some kind of reduced sentence.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but the judge will see and hear that you haven't hurt anyone.
The report will show exactly what you've said to me and exactly what I've said to you. It will include a transcript.
You promise?
I do.
Come on. Come on. Oh my God, we got it.
All right, yeah.
We did it. We did it. We
I'll
did
send
it.
them out.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe. You're making the right choice.
you to know that everyone makes mistakes and you made the right choice today.
Oh
So
my God, that was
proud,
the
bro.
longest 2 hours and the shortest 2 hours
But
of
it's
my life
like-
at the same.
If you get somebody that's just a straight crash out, like how does that work, bro? Like, oh my God, we just got lucky that nigga actually had something to live for. Because imagine you have somebody who just has nothing to live for. What is that scenario like?
Time.
If you follow my command, you will not be hurt. Take 2 steps to your left.
Why do you do this?
You know, again, I think we've all had challenges in our life, and I've been fortunate enough to have people that have helped me in the past when I've had difficult times. I want to pay it forward. And if I can do something that can help protect an innocent party to save them from being exposed to violence, that's the ultimate of making a difference, right? Our motto at the Crisis Negotiation Unit back at headquarters, Pax por Colloquium, which basically means peace through conversation. And if we can do that, then man, that's a win.
Damn, bro. I just love her videos because every time you leave one, you get left with like I don't know. I just always leave thinking about some shit, bro. It's fire. It's fire. Shout out to her, bro. God, shout out to fucking Michelle. She be killing that shit, bro. She be killing it. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed to Michelle, you please go do so, bro. Her and the team be going crazy.